Hey, I'm Yasmin Young, and this is my show, Community Connect. And I try to connect you with people in the community and organizations in the community that are making things happen here in Buffalo. And this is Jamil. He is the Vice President of the Urban League's Young Professionals Group.
Yes.
So talk to me about what exactly, I mean, most people are familiar with the Urban League, but what's the difference with the young professionals?
Okay, well, first of all, thank you for having me. I really
Oh, you're
appreciate the
welcome.
opportunity to be here to talk about this organization. But what we're an organization primarily consisting of young people, young professionals between the ages of 21 to 40, and our mission is to serve as an empowerment forum for young people, particularly in that age range. So, and we do that through a number of issues. We support the mission of the Buffalo Urban League through volunteerism, philanthropy, membership development, and we also do mentoring, fundraising initiatives for them as well. So, but our goal, one thing that kind of sets us apart from other young professional organizations is that we're really focused on social issues that affect our community, communities of color, people that look like us,
Right.
And trying to help serve and empower those individuals in that community.
Well, I'm not from Buffalo. Talk to me about some of the issues that you all have experienced and seen, and some of the challenges maybe that there are in Buffalo for young African Americans, for even a little bit old on the older side that are still considered young, but maybe not 18 years old, 25, 30. I'm 36, so, and I still consider myself to be young.
Absolutely. Well, one of the big issues that, one of the major social issues that's happening here in Buffalo that we try to place a focus on is the issue of education. Education is huge here in Buffalo, and for those who don't know, the Buffalo public school system is in a state of somewhat disarray right now. And right now, it's the people that's being affected by it the most are the kids, are the children. So what we do, we try to put together forums and conferences and such so we can address those issues. Like recently, we just had a mini education conference just a couple of weeks ago, and we brought in educators from all across the state to kind of come in and kind of talk about the issues, education issues that's happening here in Buffalo, and how we can go about rectifying those issues.
Well, I hear a lot of people talking about, financial issues as well, like there's no jobs, there's no opportunities to make money, things like that. Do you do anything in helping to rectify some of those issues that people have? Because I mean, you can't, sorry to cut you off, but you can't move forward in your life if you are hungry because you don't have any money to eat, and you're worried about your heat getting cut off, or things like that.
Absolutely, and that's a major issue. One of the other major issues that we try to focus on through our civics and economics committee of our organization. We really try to talk about building generational wealth, teaching people financial literacy, financial empowerment as well. Because like you're right. There are all those issues that happen with us. Particularly with people of color in the Buffalo community, but if they're educated properly, then they'll know how to, kind of go about rectifying those issues and such. So we try to make sure we place an emphasis on, again, building generational wealth, financial literacy, and again, we bring in different professionals from those different sectors to kind of talk about those issues.
Well, if someone who's watching right now wants to get involved, either become a member or help in, any events that you might need volunteers or anything, how can they get in contact with you? How can they become a member?
Absolutely. Well, we're always looking for members in the age ranges of 21 to 40 here in Buffalo and Western New York. So it's not just, for people in Buffalo, it's all across Western New York as well. You can reach us on our website, www.bulypny.org. All our social media handles, Buffalo Urban League Young Professionals on Facebook, BULYPNY, Instagram and Twitter. So we're all over the digital space. But also too, we meet every third Thursday of the month at the Buffalo Urban League. So those are our general body meetings.
And I attended the education meeting.
Absolutely.
I don't have any kids, so it didn't necessarily apply to me directly, but it was interesting to see, what some of the parents are struggling with here in Buffalo and Western New York. So.
Absolutely. And then we have committee meetings because we have an array of different committees within our organization. We have our education committee, we have our civic and economics committee, our communications committee, we have our membership development, our fund development communication. So we try to cover a little bit of everything. So, and each of those committees have their own separate meetings. They meet once a month on separate days, and if people want to know information about that, they can visit us on our website to get that information.
Well, thank you, Jamil. I appreciate it, and thank you for everything that you all are doing here in Buffalo.
Absolutely.
And